Hey everyone, and welcome back to Open. Our last guest is a spoken word artist, activist, and social entrepreneur from the Bronx. His work explores themes of intergenerational trauma, relationships, sexuality, and love. And well, he's performed all over NYC, and within his community, he also curates cultural and literary events at Barrio BX at Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Joining us to share more, we welcome Nicco Diaz. Hello, hello, and welcome.
Hello, hello. Happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. It's so exciting to be in studio, sharing space in person. I can't say it enough. I mean, it's been an exciting episode.
I felt the energy here. I was in the green room with the other guests, and to exchange energy in person, beat Skype 10 times out of 10. So I'm excited to be here with you today.
Yeah, well, congratulations on everything that you've been pursuing and accomplishing, I
Thank
might
you.
add. So let's first talk a little bit about Barrio BX because this
Yeah.
seems to be the happening spot here in the Bronx right now.
That it is. Barrio BX. It's my home bar where they before I was even doing work there, I was just getting lit there all the time. So,
Right.
the drinks are good, the food is good. It's a Puerto Rican restaurant out
Right.
in BronxNet. And so, my friend Edward, he was the manager there, and then Tony, who's the owner, they were starting up a book club. So I was starting out as a poet, and they needed somebody to moderate the group. So started doing that, and we've expanded to having amazing authors come in like Sonny Hostin. We've had Ernesto Quiñones, Xochitl Gonzalez. So the book club is great, and we've also expanded to doing open mic nights and so many cultural events every Wednesday. So it's really exciting to be part of it.
That's really, really dope that you guys are incorporating like that consciousness of like, hey, reading is fundamental even if you're lit.
Yeah, oh yes, we get lit, literally. No, it's great because so many people, growing up, right, like reading in the home was something I saw my parents do, but not a lot of Latinos saw that. Not a lot of people see that. So something I like to do is whenever I'm on the train, I always take out a book because how many men of color do you see on the train reading a book?
Right, right.
And so promoting literacy is something that is so important because at the end of the day, like if you can't master the language is going to master you. And so really promoting that, like, language is powerful, representation matters, all those things. But more importantly, like, there's a lot of healing that happens with the book club.
Right.
Because there's a lot of issues with the Puerto Rican diaspora
Right.
and people come together. So it is a powerful community, and I'm so happy to be moderating it.
Well, congratulations on that, and congratulations on your new role at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe as well.
Thank you.
You know, those are my origins.
Yes, so I heard. Yeah, that's awesome.
Shout out to my girl La Bruja
Yes.
holding it down
La Bruja, we
as
love
the
you.
executive
Yes.
director.
Yeah, La Bruja. So crazy enough, I discovered spoken word poetry because of La Bruja my sophomore year of high school. And I brought her to Cornell, where I was an undergrad, to perform, and then after graduating, kept in touch with her, and now to her to be my boss, to get to work with her personally as a special assistant, it is literally a dream come true. And I didn't start pursuing poetry in earnest till last year.
Wow.
I performed the Nuyorican first time ever, January, but I threw myself to the wind, and I was just like, yo, I'm gonna be a poet. And she saw it in me, and we have big dreams and ambitions for the Nuyorican. As you know, it's a storied place, so many legends.
Yes.
One such here with me today.
Thank you.
So we really want to make it a home and an institution that's going to last for the next 50 years.
Yes, I love where it's going, meaning, there's been different renditions, it goes through different phases.
Yeah.
La Bruja being the executive director, I feel she's bringing it back to its authentic voice.
Yeah.
And
It's land back.
Yes.
Land back.
Yes.
Is what it is.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we're happy to be part of the movement. And
Yes.
again, it's a dream come true, truly, because I was a freshman in college reading these great luminaries in Latino literature, and here I am now being a steward of this institution that's so important to me and so many people. So I feel blessed.
And I understand you have two events coming up. You have
Yes.
one coming up on the 10th.
So I do have one on the 10th. I'm doing a performance here in the Bronx with
Right.
BxWriters, who's another collaborator of mine that we do the open mic with. And so we're doing the Healing Hour at Brunch at Zion's, which is a new restaurant down in the South Bronx. I'm excited to try it. I hope they got some good drinks.
I know, I'm like, oh, a whole nother spot.
Yes, yeah. But I mean, the
get
Bronx is
around.
booming. Yeah, honey, you said it. No, but poetically, I do get around. But yes, so I'm going to be performing there as a featured artist. And then I'm gonna be
And then you're curating this special event on the 17th of December at Nuyorican Poets Cafe.
yes, and it's my birthday as well.
Woo,
So
happy
we're, La
birthday.
Bruja's gonna be headlining, and we're gonna have just a lot of good vibes. DJ J Fuse is gonna be spinning on the ones and twos. So I love like the thing about poetry is like I think people have a stigma that it can be very stale
Right.
and very inaccessible.
Right.
But like we can have fun and have poetry. Like one of my greatest joys is bringing my dad, who had never been to an open mic before, but he went to the first one I curated at Barrio, and he was like, "Oh, I really like this. This was fun." And I was like, "Yeah, it's fun. Like poetry can be fun. It can be engaging."
Right.
So, but yeah, so that's the 17th, and then I have another open mic at Barrio on the 21st. So, lots of stuff happening.
Oh my, you're
And it's just the
busy in
beginning.
December, huh?
Yes, and January is another big time because we're doing a lot of good stuff with the Nuyorican at that point, and La Bruja's birthday month. So. Things are kicking into high gear. It's just the beginning.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, and we're so excited that you're bringing it here to our viewers.
I'm excited to be here.
Yes,
Cool.
no, we're excited, and I know you're going to give us a taste of your work a little later. But
Yes.
before we go, I just want to share with our viewers, right? And again, I do want to just say myself, I was discovered to be on this show at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. So. I just want to share that, and I know that the Nuyorican Poets Cafe is celebrating its 50th anniversary.
Yes, it is.
And I know there's a lot of events that are going to be popping up, and well, the Nuyorican Poets Cafe needs our help
Absolutely. I mean,
and support.
100%. Storied institution. It is Nuyorican Poets Cafe's 50th year. It's also hip hop's 50th birthday. La Bruja's turning 50 as well. So we want. There's so much energy in that number and what it represents. You know, in terms of like the magic of that number. But this is an institution that needs to be protected.
Right.
Before it
And
was
preserved.
cool. Yeah, before it was cool to be authentic, before it was cool to be a person of color, like safe spaces. Nuyorican Poets Cafe was a safe space before that was even a word.
Right.
And the founders created it specifically to serve our people, Nuyorican. And so that institution has been the birthplace of legends, like I said, and we want to do it for the next 50 years. So we have the Next 50 Fund, and we're trying to raise $500,000.
Nice.
It's for the future of the cafe. So viewers, if you want to donate, please go to our website. We have tons of opportunities to do that. But there'll be a ton of events where we like push the campaign and really try to get it out there and promote it because it's a special, special place.
Well, I got to tell you, just in the way you're sharing everything, there's definitely, you're leaving me with a lot of hope, right? Because it's about cultivating the next generation to understand that it is that important. We need to preserve our own stories and our own talent, our own culture. So it's a beautiful thing.
There's a quote from Zerno Hurston. If you're quiet while enduring pain, I'm ad-libbing here. If you're quiet while enduring pain, they'll kill you and say you enjoyed it. That is not something we can do. We need to uplift everybody's voices, share the pain, because when you share it, you are healing. Healing happens in community, and there's so much healing that needs to happen after the pandemic. More importantly, we have stories to protect and preserve, as you said. So I'm excited to be at the Nuyorican. I mean, being here is blessed because what you're doing is sharing stories here. At the end of the day, journalism is just storytelling.
Right. Yes.
So thank you for this opportunity.
Well, here's to healing collectively, darling.
Absolutely.
Woo! Welcome to the Nuyorican family. Bravo. All
Excited
right,
to
you
be here.
guys. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
But you guys don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere because when we return, Nicco is going to perform for us after the break. You don't want to miss that.